Okay, so I am sorry. It has been a little while since I've worked on this. It's probably been about 2 weeks, but what happened there was I was going to go out for drive and I was going to paint it all up, make it look nice, and then whack it on the Patrol there and go out. But then I had to think about it. It still needs some things done. I didn't want to mess up the paint and then have to do it all over again. So I left it and we went out with the old bar. Today's job is we're going to cut some holes in the wings. That one's already got one cut because it's the original hole, but we'll need to make it bigger, I reckon. And we might have to cut that bracket off, I'm not sure yet. Yeah, because this one's the one with the accident that someone welded, because you can see there. We're going to have to cut a hole in the exact same spot that one's cut, which is going to be tricky. But that's what we're going to do, and I guess we'll get into it. Okay, so I've knocked out that one, had to cut a little bit and had to grind a little bit so it will fit in properly. And on this one over here, we've marked it out, since it doesn't already have the cutout, marked it out roughly this exact, well, hopefully it's exactly the same spot as where that one is. And I just used the template of the old one. Just going to cut this out and yeah, should be good to go. Righto, so sorry about the bad lighting and everything, and I think there's dust on the lens here. And there's probably still dust on the lens, but anyway, yet again, sorry about the bad lighting because we're inside because it started raining out there. But I've cut both holes out, as you can see. I cut that one to the right size. I just need to weld in a tiny slot for that one there, so it doesn't move around and look all junky. Okay, so I didn't show you me welding, but basically I welded in that bit there. I need to do a bit of grinding there to get that good. And as you can see, I have welded on these UHF mounts, not UHF, just the antenna mounts. And you know what? I think they're strong enough like that. They're welded on the inside as well. I'm going to leave this top bit just because. And I'm not really going to grind them because they're okay looking welds. Except for this one there, I mean, but oh well. She'll be right. Now, I didn't want to use some of that spitting stuff, so there is a bit of metal stuck like that. But that's okay because we're going to go over that with that stripping disc and hopefully that gets rid of it. Other than that, pretty happy with how it came out. Next thing to do is check that that light fits in there again. Clean it up. Seeing that back so it's the same as this. And then wipe it down a little bit. Go home. Come back tomorrow, wipe it down again, and then prime it. And we should be pretty right. Okay, so I've just finished wiping that all down. I've drilled the holes for the indicators, both sides, wiped it down. It's about 8:30 and is ready to be painted, well, primed at least tomorrow. Yeah, I'm pretty keen about that. I'm looking forward. Yeah, I guess you'll see when I see tomorrow morning.
The next day.
Okay, so it's sunny. There's the next morning, obviously. Now, we're all set up, got back to the tray there with all the painting gear. This is all ready to go. So we're going to prime the inside first. I mean, it's already got a bit of primer on it. I put that there probably a week or two ago so it wouldn't rust. And I've got my spray gun here. We've got the primer, and then we've got the the black, which will be good. So yeah, we'll go along with that, mix some primer up, give that a spray, and yeah, then we'll have to flip it over, do the other side. Actually, yeah, we'll do the inside first, and then we'll flip it over and do the other stuff. So yeah, let's get to that. Pretty excited actually. Righto, so primed all that inside there, looking pretty smick, and just did the underbodies of those UHF brackets. It's going pretty smick. Now I've got to wait for that to dry. I can roll it on its like bottom and do like the front, the top, the bars, and yeah, it's going to look real smick. Okay, so that's all sanded down over there, and it's been wiped down with some metho, so it's nice and clean. Now just got to roll it back over, mix up some black paint. We're ready to go. Okay, so that's done, but because the paint was the wrong paint, it wasn't gloss black, it was satin. So it's a little bit orange peely, so basically I'm going to sand it down just a little bit and hit it with some clear coat. Now I thought I had a whole can of Rust-Oleum clear. Turns out I don't. I have like 1/3 of a can, so I think I'm gonna have to take a trip to Bunnings to get some of that stuff. Okay, I've had an idea. Now I only have like 1/3 of a can of Rust-Oleum gloss, But I have about 5 of these cans of gloss black. So yeah, I'm gonna go gloss black for this whole thing. Well, maybe not the back, but so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna put this on that, and hopefully she comes up smick and glossy. Okay, so made a bit of a boo-boo here. I've been using this gloss. About halfway through, I've decided, nah, I don't like it. Because it shows up every single little imperfection. And I hate that. So, and also while I was doing it, because I was using the can, I got 2 runs. Just tried to rectify them. There's one there. There's one there. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to wait till this dries to sand those runs away. And then spray it back with that water-based crappy stuff. But that's going to have to do, I reckon. Because that is nasty. At least I didn't do the front and the bottom. So that's the main bit you see. Oh well, we all make mistakes. I should have just kept it the way it was. Howdy everyone. So, it's the next day obviously. Oh, I've been to tape and everything, done all that. Now, this is the bar, all painted up. Tonight's job is to put the indicators in and to tap into them to get the power and the earth for both the indicator and the running lights. Oh, there are so many bugs right now, I don't know if you can see that. There are so many at the moment. It's just that time of year. Anyway, so yeah, gotta put those indicators in and steal some power off the lights and get attacked by bugs. Okay, so the indicators are in the bar. They're looking pretty smicko. Now if you want these indicators, that is the part number there, the Nava ones. I don't know what they retail for. I feel like they retail for like close to $100 each. But anyway, let's not focus on that. Next step is to pinch some power off the old indicators and parkers. So basically for these in here, I've already pinched power off here. So it's just soldered in there. That's power off the parkers. So basically I'm going to have to solder another wire onto there. And then I'm going to have to pinch one off the indicator, which will be this one here. And then we'll have to make an earth up for all of them because we need power for running lights, power for indicator, and an earth for both of them. I've put crimp terminals on these and I've put the other ones on here, as you see. I just soldered some wire on there. Not the best soldering I've done, I will admit. Yeah, it's gonna work, I reckon. So okay, so it's on. It's actually a bit hard to see because of the light at the moment. Maybe if we that up, it might help. But I'm gonna have to look at it from farther back because it's kind of hard to see from up close. So I'm gonna have to move it back and then turn the lights on. See how she looks. I like it. I like it a lot. See what that looks like in the driveway.
Yeah, gotta aim for the top like, hold up. Yeah, I can never doubt myself, I know better. All of you critics be acting like you know better. Blowing the smoke, but I know when the dust settles that I'm in my element, it's evident that there's levels to the game. All of those dark nights I got then, breaking my back to make it out, got me feeling like rain. I ain't never need your help, I know you wishing me well. A penny for your thoughts, but seeing no change. I snap for the sun like Diddy, the riches got a mad ass son, I'm like Billy. I ain't never switch up, whole team with me. Putting on for my city like OAGZ.